So guys, today I'm gonna do is some basic daily wear makeup where you can actually apply it when you're working from home, or in the future whenever we plan to step out and work, you can actually use this makeup. It's just basic, it's just simple, and let's start. So before you every time start doing makeup, it's so important to first clean your face. So right now I'm using this ultra smooth face cleanser from Skincraft. And after your face is fully clean, well, you can use a nice moisturizing cream. I normally use my favorite Nivea. Give yourself a nice massage. Yeah. Make sure your face is well moisturized because it gives a nice sheen after you apply your foundation. And now we are starting with, so since it's daily, make sure you use a liquid foundation because you don't need to be really caked up. I'm using the MAC foundation and this number is 44.5. It's a bit darker actually, but then you can mix it with something light. And the best way to try your foundation is to touch it on your forehead. Yeah. I love using my foundation with my fingers, and make sure your fingers are really clean. When you're wearing daily makeup, ready to go, you should always keep it light so it looks a bit real. Otherwise, it looks too cakey and patchy when you're stepping out. You always realize one thing, your T-zone is mostly a little darker, so make sure you apply a little lighter shade so it evens the color of your skin. It doesn't look patchy, because normally always this part tends to look a little dark, or your dark circles are not covered. There's so many flights always taking off from where I stay. So if you keep hearing that, excuse me. And now to conceal my under eyes, well, my dark circles are not that bad, but I'm sure there are people who are actually suffering from dark circles. So there are these shades. Normally if you have too much of under eye problem, you should always apply this color first. and then apply a lighter shade of concealer. Make sure you always touch your concealer on your forehead to know exactly which color matches. So I'm directly going to use it because I don't need the orange. See, it's magical. You can actually use, a lot of people use a sponge, but I like my fingers, so you can use whatever you're comfortable in. It's like magic when you just cover your under eyes. And I'll put some here as well. That's another flight taking off. I'm almost done with it. And now, either you have loose powder, you get loose powder, you get a yellow one, you get the white one. I'm using my Studio Fix powder. It covers my base really well, and it sits on my skin also really well. It's so important to look presentable, especially when you're doing meetings from home. I know everyone says you're at home, you're not supposed to like do so much of makeup, but sometimes when you're working and you actually have to look good at your work, so you have to do this. Perfect. See, it looks great just by itself. You applied like just normal base and it looks magical. So now, a lot of my makeup friends have always said that the eyebrows are the most important aspect of your face, which is true. The moment I started doing that, I did that very late actually. It just changed the whole structure of my face. So now I'm going to do my eyebrows. So when you're doing your eyebrows, just directly don't start with like, I'm using for benefit. Start with the brown so that at least you get the shape right. Yeah. And you'll think that it's not actually coming onto your eyebrows, but actually the brown is catching. Because if you use black directly, it'll look too stark. The difference in the eyebrows. If you make a mistake, always remember that there is always room for correction. A very good friend, Kapil Bala, said that to me. See, it's just so simple, but yes, so effective. Yes. And then there's another trick that I actually discovered is with your old, what do you call, mascara. Don't really throw it out. It actually comes in use to set it up at the end. See, it's perfect. So let's start with shadowing right now. So I have this beautiful palette. So either you have, because of your skin tone, either you use the brown palette or you can have pastel shades, whichever you kind of love. And we'll just do a little bit of nude socketing. Just cleaning my brushes. Yeah. So now I'm going to use this color and smudge it here. You see the difference? Always start with a light tone, because in case it's too dark, then it'll just leave a line. I love this shade. And now on my eyelid, I'm going to use something a little lighter, and I'm going to mix this too. You can see it? It's just natural. If you want to do the same thing, you can actually use a pastel shade. You can use a little light peach out here and then the same toner on your eyelid. Voila. It's simple yet visible. So I'm almost done with the eyeshadow. Make sure you blend it really well so it shouldn't look patchy. And you take a mirror to see up close whether it's actually patchy or not. And now for the highlighter, you can use a nice beautiful shade. So I have different kind of highlighters actually, and I'm going to use a little bit of, I want to say bronze, but a little bit, I'll show you the color. Can't see the color, but it's like, it's nude, but it's there. So exactly, yeah. I like this. It's so simple, but yet so beautiful. Just make sure you blend it well. It's perfect. And now for the liner. So I actually found a trick where you can actually use your liner. Either use a tape in case you're not sure about your perfect line, or you just do it like how I'm going to do it right now. There are different ways of using a liner. You can use the gel liner, or you can use the wet liner. I can't find my liner. I lost my liner.
I found it. So I'm using the color bar liner. It's a very easy liner to use. So I will tell you how to use the liner.
First, you just have to So this comes out of practice since I've been doing it for a while now. You can see. And I still have to fill it, but voila. So I've done both my liners. Make sure they are equal on both sides. There. Isn't it simple? And if you're sweating in the middle of while you're doing makeup, all you have to do is just touch up and dab your face. And now for the mascara, I'm using the waterproof mascara. You can use a non-waterproof mascara as well. I have both. It's tough. Okay, I'll use a non-waterproof one. I don't have much lashes. In case you fancy, you can actually use artificial lashes as well. But since you want a natural look, I think you should avoid fake lashes. See there? Now for the blush. You can't have like dark, stark cheeks in the middle of a meeting or when you're doing a FaceTime or a video call, because it'll be like your whole focus is going to be on your cheeks. So we'll just do like some natural color. I'm going to use my NARS. The colors are beautiful. And every time make sure you tap it on your hand so you don't have like it's there, but it's not like a little bit on my nose. And to finish it up, a little bit of peach on my cheeks. I have so much of makeup that I can't find half my things. So here it is. This is my skin tone. And see there? So when you smile, it's like you're blushing. That's pretty natural, as you can see. Now, if you want some sheen, you can actually apply some. I have a lot of sheen or little shine on the cheeks to give it that natural little look. This is what I'm going to be using. Apply some yo as well and use some. think it's pretty. Just don't overdo it. Maybe you'll start shooting something else after your video. Start taking your own selfies, which is great. And now for the lipstick. Something subtle, unless you plan to look good later on for your partner or for your husband, then you can maybe change your lipstick. When you're having meetings at home, when you're having like a work call, light colors are always preferable. Oops. So outline my lips right now, and I'm going to use this color. It's one of my favorite. It's a beautiful shade. See, guys? And now, so to finish this makeup up, I'm going to use some of this finishing spray. And let it cool down. Voila! So guys, it's very easy to do this makeup. I spoke really fast. And you can use this makeup when you're doing a conference call at home, whether you have a meeting where people are traveling outside. Yeah, you can do a shoot if you want to. So it's a simple and easy makeup look, and it can be worn anywhere. Obviously, you can change your lip color accordingly. You can avoid the liner if you want to, just apply a lot of mascara. So this is like the easiest makeup look that you can do. So guys, subscribe to my channel Candice Pinto, and thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video.